Today we're playing Mega Draft, but we have to pick our deck with a blindfold on. Alright guys, I think we just got a match right now. I don't know if I'm first pick or my opponent, so I'm just gonna tap here to see. Do I get something? No, I don't. Alright, I just heard him pick the first card, guys, so I think we should have 2 picks here. I'm gonna go for, like, the top right. I just want to get, like, a win condition, honestly. Win condition, spell, maybe some sort of good defensive troop. And, guys, I'm kind of scared about this because I feel like once I take my blindfold off and I start playing the match, I'm just not going to have good vision for a few seconds because, like, when you're in a really dark space and you suddenly go into a bright light, I feel like it's so hard to see. Alright, I think I'm picking now. I'm going to go for the middle. Alright, I think we got a couple cards. Guys, how am I doing right now? Please tell me I got some good cards already. Alright, let's try to spread it out, get some diversity. Going for a little bit more of the bottom right here, then we can go for, like, the left side, maybe. Do I get something? Okay, I got something. Okay, I hear my opponent taking some cards. Hopefully he's not coming up with too broken of a deck. I'm just gonna tap the upper area. Hello? I can't push anything? Is it my turn? Okay, I got something. I got something. Okay, I think I'm in. I think we're in. Okay, guys, we're in. We're in. I can't see that well right now, but okay, we're in. Bro, why do I have Rune Giant? Are you actually trolling me? I am happy to see the Furnace, though. I do like the Goblin Hub. We also have the Tesla. Guys, the issue here is that he knows my deck, but I don't know his deck. And, yeah, I don't even know my own deck, man, until I see every one of the cards. Alright, so he has Lightning and Flying Machine. We have Goblin Drill, Battle Ram, and a couple defensive buildings. 3 Musketeers? You guys didn't tell me he had 3 Musketeers. Bro, none of you guys told me he had 3 Musketeers. I was asking you guys, what did he have? What did he pick? Oh, shoot, this is gonna be bad. This is actually so crazy. This is such a crazy deck. This is like the craziest deck I could have gotten, man. Rune Giant, 3 Musketeers. Guys, I'm so locked in that I just took off my AirPods. I just had my AirPods on so I could hear when cards were being picked in Mega Draft, so I could know when to tap the screen for my own cards, but I don't normally like playing with them. So our opponent does have the Electrical Giant. He does get the Lightning down on our 3M, but honestly, that's kind of good for us, guys. Dude, the game low-key picked me an okay deck for what we're facing, because we have double building, which should be really good against an Electro Giant, and also, he has Lightning for our buildings, but then we have the 3 Musketeers to bait out the Lightning, so maybe something can work out. I'm actually going to Battle Ram right here just to get the Furnace going with it so we can't Goblin Gang. Nice, the Mini P.E.K.K.A just tweaked out a little bit. Get on the tower! Nice, we get a little bit of a connection here. I feel like it's going to be really hard to break through. That's my biggest issue. I know I can defend at least okay, but we just have no small spell for the Goblin Gang. If I had like a log in this deck, this would genuinely... Well, it would be a very trash deck, but it would genuinely have a chance, you know what I mean? But I think what the strategy here is going to be, guys, is that we have to go for a bunch of heavy cards, and then we pair the 3 Musketeers with them, with like our Rune Giant here and everything, so that way we have so many things that he just can't Lightning everything. And also our 3M are actually buffed now by the Rune Giant, which is nice as well. Yeah, look, what can he even do here? He can't really do much. Yeah, he goes for the Lightning, but he only hit one of the Musketeers. Yeah, he only hit a single Musketeer, guys. Maybe now's our chance to go in. We have 2 Musketeers. We have the Furnace, which prevents him from going for a Goblin Game. We get another Rune Giant down. The Rune Giant looks just like me when I was blindfolded, I think. Alright, guys, let's go in for the drill. We're just completely overwhelming this guy. The Lightning spell is a good 3 Musketeers counter, but when you stack up enough stuff to body block for it, they just can't do much, and we actually just take the first game, but we're only going to face better and better opponents from here, so let's see if we could keep it up. Okay, guys, we definitely got another match right now. Let's just tap the screen to see if we're the first pick. Let me go for, like, the middle. Okay, I think I got something. Wait, did I pick something, or is that my opponent picking stuff? Okay, guys, I think maybe it's my turn now. Let me go for, like, the bottom right. Okay, I got something. Hopefully we could pick a little bit of a better deck than last time. I just want anything except of, like, Goblin Curse, Void, 3 Musketeers, Rune Giant, Barb Hut, E-Barbs. None of that, please. Okay, guys, I think it's our turn again. I heard our opponent picking a couple cards. Let's go bottom left area. Just want to kind of diversify where I tap my finger just so I get different cards. Let's go here as well. And I think we got something. Guys, tell me how the deck's looking, man. Is it any better than last time? I sure hope it is. You guys didn't see that, right? Okay, anyways. Got something here. Let's go up here as well. Come on. Okay, maybe I picked both cards already. Oh, we're in. Okay, guys, we're in. Let's go. Bro, I have Rune Giant. How? No, I'm actually so confused, guys. What are the odds? Like, this is... there's like 40 cards each time in Mega Draft, and this is like such a niche card. How am I getting it every time? I guarantee I'm going to get it next time too, guys. I don't know what's wrong with this game. Another Rune Giant, bro. But guys, look at our deck right now. We have Goblinstein, we have Ice Golem Miner. This deck low-key does kind of seem to work. We do have double building, though, which is interesting. At least one of them is an offensive building, though, in the mortar, so maybe that can do a little bit of good for us. I'm going to go kind of aggressive with our Stein at the bridge here. Guys, our opponents are just going to get so good so quickly. That's what I'm kind of scared about, because, you know, as we keep on getting higher and higher up in the world of Mega Draft, our opponents are just going to get smarter and smarter. I don't really have much for this Giant Skeleton. I think I'm going to have to just go for, like, a Rune Giant to tank. Guys, we have, like, no spell. Yeah, we have no spells in this deck. We have literally no spells in this deck. If I just didn't have, like, the Rune Giant and had a spell instead, this deck would actually be kind of good. Or if maybe I had not double buildings. Also, if I didn't have Goblin Drill and Miner. Oh, it's not looking good for us, guys. We're off to a pretty bad start. Already took so much damage from his stuff. Mortar does reach the tower, though. I'm going to try to get an Ice Golem down just to buy us a little bit more time on the tower. Our Princess Tower does get on his Phoenix here, so I don't think he's going to get too much damage from this little push that he has going here. Miner should kill the Phoenix Egg, but his Furnace does get on our tower. Okay, hopefully our Goblin Drill can maybe pull off a little something here. I think I'm going to have to just go for a low cannon cart, because I don't actually have much else for these recruits. We got a little bit of damage right there, guys. Not too shabby, actually. As long as this cart can come through here, I feel like we're going to survive, at least, for right now. I don't know why this guy has Poison and Lightning, though. Kind of a weird deck out of him, for sure. Okay, let's go in for the Mortar, guys. Then we can also get a Goblinstein down. Just trying to overwhelm this guy is what I want to do. Wait, Mortar gets on the tower. He goes for the Monk, but does he get the ability off? Ooh, doesn't even matter because his Lightning just killed everything. Okay, we are down still a little bit, guys. I feel like this man is not playing that well, but just kind of a crazy deck out of me, so it's still hard to win this one, it feels like. Nice Tussle, though, to counter the Monk, and we're kind of making things work here. Guys, I promise I'll do better than this next time, man. I promise the next deck I get is going to be at least a little bit better than this. But, I mean, like, half the cards in this deck are genuinely good, then the other half are just, quite the atrocity. Our Goblin Doctor actually does not die, which means we might be able to get a good Stein ability here. Wait, if we get a Stein ability, maybe that could actually kill the Furnace if we time it right. Okay, we get our Stein ability, which also gets on the Monk there, and it does kill the Furnace, which, yeah, kind of makes this whole push useless. Alright, let's go in for the Drill here as well. He spent all his Elixir. I'm going to get a Drill Miner plus Mortar combo. I think this guy just lost to the famous Drill Miner Mortar. Yeah, look, he just lost. Okay, we're doing well. Hold up, guys. I actually saw that I'm almost at the end of this Mega Draft challenge. Alright, we're in a match now. Let's go to the bottom left again. Come on, bottom left. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna just go, yeah, bottom left now. Do I get something? He's already BMing me. I can hear him. He used the Princess Shush emote. Alright, I'm gonna try to snag a win condition. Let's go top right area. Alright, very nice. Now we can also go a little bit lower down on the left side, maybe? Did I get something else? I think it's our turn again, so yeah, let me go low left. Do we get something? Okay, I think I got something. I don't know if I got a good card, though. I feel like that card is probably trash. Did I get a Bar Putt? Or, like, I don't know. Something bad. I feel like that was a trash card right there. Wait, I hear the timer going. Pick something? Okay, I think I got something. Alright, we got something. Man, please let me get a Hog Rider deck. Do I have Hog Rider? Okay, I got something. Got something? Okay, we're in. Ooh, what do we got this time? Okay, we have Giant Balloon Freeze. What the heck? And we did get the Archer Queen, which is kind of nice. I don't have much to do here, guys. I feel like my defense is really weird looking. I have all spells and win conditions, but, I don't know. I don't know, guys, what the rest of our deck is gonna be. Hopefully we didn't get, like, a Barb Hut as our last few cards. I'm gonna get my Archer Queen down. Bro, I have Expo! This might be the worst deck ever created, and he has the Lightning spell as well. I feel like this guy's actually a tryhard. He picked Inferno Dragon for the Giant, he picked Lightning for the Queen. He's probably a tryhard. Okay, we do have Cannon card as well, which is kind of nice, but I don't think it's nice enough. Oh, why do I have a Rocket in here, man? Giant Balloon is actually a real deck, guys, but not with this version. Okay, I'm gonna go for an Expo. He better not have a Royal Giant or like an Electro Giant or something annoying. Bro, of course he does. Of course he does. I think my only hope right now is going to be to try to catch him lacking when he's in a bad cycle without his Inferno Dragon. Or guys, maybe later in the game we can actually, I don't know, like, rocket his Inferno Dragon. I'm actually going to have to freeze here on defense. But at least that'll save us for the time being. Okay, he goes for the Knight in the back. I kind of just want to Giant into this. I think it's good to Giant into this because he wasted the Inferno Dragon, so hopefully we could get a little bit of value out of it. He does get the mini P.E.K.K.A. as well. I actually might have to Rocket, or I could also try to go for a Queen. No, guys, I think I genuinely have to just take the Rocket right here on this junk. Nice! Let's go! He plays the RG into it, but then I'm just going to go for an Archer Queen, and then I'm going to also pop my ability as well. He does get the Tesla down, but maybe we could catch him in a little bit of a weird spot. Wait, since he played the RG, can't I just Expo? Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. I'm going to Expo since he played that RG, and then we get a Cannon card predicting his Knight right there. He does go for the mini P.E.K.K.A. as well, but we do have our freeze spell here, which is going to allow our Expo to DPS down the mini P.E.K.K.A., but we still don't get on the tower. Okay, I'm going to hope that he Inferno Dragons onto my Cannon cart, so then other lane I'm going to go for a Giant Balloon push. Alright, play your Inferno Dragon. Where's your Inferno Dragon, buddy? He's not going for it, actually. Okay, I'm going to Balloon here, guys. He's going to Inferno Dragon, but I'm going to Rocket it. Yeah, he Inferno Dragons. I'm literally just going to Rocket that John straight off the board. And then what does he even have now? Okay, a late Lightning, but now we could go for an Expo, then he better not have enough Elixir for an RG. Nice, he doesn't have enough Elixir for an RG, so we get right on the tower there. Finally, a little bit of damage, guys. Not really as much damage as I would have hoped for, but a little something. And he just played his Lightning, guys, so I think we could go for a Giant here. And then we get an Archer Queen for his Inferno Dragon, I think is what we're going to do here. Yeah, let's get the Archer Queen down right away. He's definitely going to cycle back to his Lightning, but hopefully he gets it too late. No, he doesn't. Oh, if I got, like, one more Queen hit there, then I could have gone for, like, arrows with that. We actually could have got a little bit of a lock going. I'm just going to go for a Balloon in the back. I know it's kind of weird, but just trust the process, guys. Alright, let's go in for the Expo right here. He's probably going to get, like, a Knight and then try to just, like, bridge spam it. Ooh, okay. We do kill everything. Guys, I literally can't defend right now. Bro, I actually can't defend right now. He does go in for a whole Lightning there. Oh, guys, I think we lost this one, man. I was almost reading this guy like a book too, but it's not enough. And he's BMing me as well. I was hoping that would hit a Tesla. I was just praying he would Tesla right there, guys. That's what I was hoping for. He goes for the Lightning, it's game over. Guys, my strategy for this time is just going to be to try to pick in the corners. I don't care which corner, just any of them. I feel like the corners are where all the good cards are always at. Let's try it. Okay, I think I tapped something by accident. Let's also go top left. Okay, we got something there. I heard it. Okay, he picked a card, I think. Alright, I'm going to go bottom middle. Bottom middle. Okay, we got something. And let's also go... Let's go top right corner. Okay, I'm definitely taking bottom left. And let's also go for... Let's just go for the middle for a card or two. Might as well try to snag maybe like a spell from there or a good win condition like the Royal Hogs maybe. Okay, I got a couple things here. Okay, guys, we're in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have the Elixir Golem. The rest of the cards look good, though. We have Bandit, we have Battle Ram, plus the Golden Knight. That's actually a few pretty good cards in this game. Kind of good bridge spam cards, but bro, why do I have the Elixir Golem? Rascals as well. I mean, I could work with that. They're not really good, but we could work with it. Anyways, let me take my earphones off and let's just lock in right now. Alright, Boss Bandit does dash a bit. We also have Cannon in this deck. Yo, low-key, this deck is not that bad if we just don't use the Elixir Golem at all. Oh, he has P.E.K.K.A, okay. Man, he kind of stole my P.E.K.K.A, guys. If I had P.E.K.K.A in this deck, that would actually be like a full-on P.E.K.K.A bridge spam deck. Can we kite this, maybe? Nice, we kite everything. You know, I could just not play the E-Golem at all, guys, but I want to play every card in my deck, you know? I don't just want to leave some cards out of the fun. He does get the arrows down for our Rascals, but we still counter most of his counter push, I guess, because his mini P.E.K.K.A is already almost dead. And he does get a lot of elixir back from this, but just hoping the machine can do a good job right here. Ooh, Ice Spirit didn't even go for the mini P.E.K.K.A. Dash is going to kill everything, though. He gets the Boss Bandit ability, but I feel like it's not enough, so, yeah, let's just go for a Battle Ram, try to just capitalize when he's low on elixir. Machine gets right on the tower, and the Battle Ram does get a nice connection as well, guys. Okay, perfect. Honestly, I think I just kite this with an Elixir Golem. Kind of a weird play, but the power of kiting is actually pretty nice on defense, guys. Yeah, look at that, man. That works out. We have a fully healthy set of Elixir Golem Bloblets here. He's going to have to respond to them. He gets the whole P.E.K.K.A down, but we can just go for a Bandit on this side now, trying to just catch him with his cycle, kind of awkward. Okay, he does get the Berserker down. Man, I kind of just want to take his left side tower using an Elixir Golem. That's what I want to do right now. I'm going to go for a defensive Battle Ram. It's actually not the worst defense ever if you're in an awkward cycle. Wait, what is he giving up? Yo, is he giving up? He literally just played arrows in the corner of the map. I think we just made him rage quit. Wait, what? He didn't rage quit? Guys, I think he was about to rage quit, but then he saw how much damage his Boss Bandit had, and then had gotten on my tower, then he just decided not to give up. Alright, well, we're pretty healthy on our right side tower still. I'm literally just going to go all in here and then maybe let the Boss Bandit go. Guys, I think we just 3-crown him. Oh, he got the arrows down, but now he can't kill my Rascals because he played the arrows. Bandit does get straight on the tower. We have another Elixir Golem already. And I think we just win this one, guys. He literally can't stop us. If he stops the E-Golem, then he can't stop the Battle Ram, so yeah, I think we're chilling. Well, he got a lot of elixir. Battle Ram does not get the connection. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Wait, guys. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Did I just overcommit very badly? I think I did. Gonna have to just get our cannon down. Bro, he has a lot of stuff going on the map, but look at our Elixir Golem, though. Bro, that defensive Elixir Golem was so clutch, guys. Oh my gosh. Bro, that was an Elixir Golem of all time right there. Holy moly. I think our Ram will connect here. He goes for the arrows, but it's not enough, and we take the win. I actually think I just found a really good strategy to beat this challenge, guys, because I know that certain cards often go in certain positions, and I'm going to try to tap the bottom left right now. Because, guys, I know that in the bottom left, they almost always put champions there, and I think, like, higher up, they often put win conditions. I'm not really sure exactly how it works with Mega Draft, but I just know for a fact that the champions are always on the bottom left. So if I tap there, I'm probably going to get a good champion. Hopefully I already got a champion. I'm going to just keep tapping kind of like the bottom left just to make sure. Okay. Okay, I got something. And some... Did I get that? I think I got something else. Alright, let's go for... I'd say let's go like the upper right to try to get like a win condition maybe. Okay, we get something. Hopefully that's a good card right there. And I'm going to pick the best card in the game right now as well. Let's go. One of the best cards in the game. Okay. Let's go middle. Maybe it's not my turn. So right now, I think a win condition would be, I'm sensing towards like the bottom right. Not exactly the bottom right, but near. So let's tap there. Come on. Okay, I got something. Okay, we're in. Oof. Okay, guys, what the heck? We have Graveyard, Fisherman, Earthquake with the Sparky. I'm actually really happy to have the Fisherman, honestly, because I feel like the Fisherman is a really good card in this mode, but I don't know how to feel about Earthquake plus a Graveyard. Yo, my deck actually looks kind of good, guys. And I think I was cooking with that thing to say that I should go in the bottom left to get a champion, because look, now we have the Skelly King, which is actually going to get souls from our graveyard and from this guy's skeleton army. Wait, that was such a good pick. The only issue is that I don't think we have any air defense in this deck, do we? Yeah, we have literally no air defense here, guys. But hey, oh, he has Rocket? No! Oh, I was actually excited to play Sparky. What is he after the graveyard right now? We get a Snowball on his Berserker to just get more Skelly spawning here, and that's actually a bit of damage. Okay, I mean, Sparky's not going to be the best here, guys, but the rest of our deck is for real pretty good. And bro, no way! Guys, I'm actually so good, what? So, our opponent somehow goes Hog Rider, and I literally pick Fisherman, Cannon, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. to counter it. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know how I just did this, but I think we can work with it. We have Snowball plus Earthquake for the Skeleton Army if he goes for that on our graveyards. I can't really kill his minions, though. That could be a bit of an issue. If he goes for the minions on our graveyard, there's really not much I can do. I feel like this guy really took advantage of the fact that I did not have any air defense cards. That's really the one weakness of this deck. Alright, let's go for our Skelly King here. That should be enough to, I think, soak up all the baby dragon damage and also the Berserker as well. I want to go in for a graveyard, guys, and I think he's probably going to go ahead and get a skeleton army onto it, so I'm going to prediction Earthquake for that. No, what? He has poison? Oh, that's not the best, but at least the graveyard splits up the minions a bit to make them a little bit easier to stop. We could just get our Fisherman down as well, trying to just launch ourselves right on the tower. Kind of a weird Ice Spirit out of him. I feel like this guy doesn't really have any great ways to get damage here, from what I can tell. I mean, just the Hog Rider, but, like, all we have to do is just get one of our many counters to it. One of our, you know, yeah, main counters, like the Mini P.E.K.K.A., the Cannon, Fisherman. He does go for the Rocket here. I'm hoping he has to scar me. But, man, he's just going to poison every time if he's smart. I think what we could do is actually pressure with the Mini P.E.K.K.A., guys, because he wasted the Berserker and everything. Then I'm going to prediction Earthquake to scar me. Okay, you know what? That's a half prediction. That's a half prediction, man. We take that. We make him go for an extra Berserker. Not too shabby. Very worth it prediction. Now we're going to go for a Skelly King plus Graveyard. And, yeah, we could just get a Snowball pushing these minions kind of backwards. Man, I wish I could get a good Skelly King ability, guys, but I feel like there's no point just because the minions are on it right now. We get our Fisherman down for the Hog Rider, then Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well. Should be enough to fully stop this. Oh, snap. Okay. Guys, no trolling stuff. If I actually had a air defense card in this deck, like, I don't know, a Mega Minion or something, this would actually be a top tier meta deck. Like, no troll. And if I had Poison as well. But yeah, besides that, man, this was a great pick. Okay, I'm going to go for the Snowball here. Hopefully he doesn't cycle back to it. Bro, how did he cycle back to his Rocket that quickly? He just played his Rocket like 1 second ago. I'm going to get the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Graveyard down. I'm sure he's going to try to get a Skarmy. Yeah, so we're just going to Earthquake that really quick. He's probably going to have to late Poison here. But Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s getting through, guys. Nice, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets right on the tower. And we take the win. Today I'll reveal my best tips that got me an undefeated 30-0 in the Mega Draft Global Tournament. Alright guys, we just got a match. Let's see what the cards are here. I see not a lot of spells, only Rocket is a big spell. Oh, also the Lightning as well, a couple of small spells here with the arrows and stuff. He does take the arrows though. Alright, I'm just trying to think what would be good right now. What's a good win condition here? I think we have to take the Lightning, because it's really the only nice spell that we can actually take. Now, I could try to go for something like a Monk. The only issue, guys, is that he could take Prince to counter it. I think I still will go for it anyways, though, because I could see us making a good Hog Lightning deck here, maybe. Alright, he does take the Prince kind of as expected, so I think I'll just go for the Bomber here. We're going to have a nice counter to the Goblin Gang, and then I guess we can also take the Skeletons, just have a bit of a distraction. Okay, wow, this man is really going for a full-on Log Bait deck here. Let's see, we need some sort of counter to his stuff, but I'm not really sure if we have too many good options. I mean, the Monk is really going to be our best card in this deck. I guess I'll take the Ice Spirit, and maybe I'll try to go for a Hog Rider kind of towards the end so he doesn't try to just wreck us with something like a Tesla. So I'll just take the Skelly Drags here, good pressure. Dude, this man's deck is literally just full-on spam. I mean, I guess we take Zap right here, don't really have too much else to do. Maybe I could take something else too. No way he just stole my Hog Rider. Bro, what a clown. This guy really just stole my Hog Rider. I'll just take the balloon then, I guess. I have no other choice at this point. Alright guys, hopping straight into it, I'll be trying to give you guys the best tips for Mega Draft here today in the Mega Draft Global Tournament. I think the number one thing, guys, is just knowing how to pick cards, obviously, because that's the most important thing in a draft game mode. I think one of the things that a lot of people have to pay attention to is just knowing when to focus on certain cards. Like, sometimes people will just randomly focus on picking spells when there's so many options for spells, or they'll pick a building when there's so many building options. So the most important thing usually is to pick things that are in low quantity first. Like, for example, if there's almost no big spells, then you want to choose big spells early, or if there's almost no small spells, you might want to choose small spells early, you know what I mean? Or if there's, like, no win conditions, maybe you want to take a good win condition first, like a miner, for example. So it really just changes what you want to draft first. That kind of just changes with each individual game. It's not really... there's not really any particular rule of thumb, is what I'm trying to say, I guess you could say. Anyways, right here, I think we could just go for a Zap, I guess. Hopefully we're able to stop this. Nice, we only took a bit of Rascal damage. I'm going to go for my Skelly Drags here. This guy kind of wasted his stuff, so I could maybe get balloon damage, but I don't really trust it. I feel like we wouldn't really get that much damage anyways. Hopefully Skelly Drags do a little something here on the tower. Unfortunately, Lightning is probably not going to be very good for us in this matchup. I was hoping it could get some value, but looks like it's not really going to do anything against any of his troops. I'm just kind of worried about the Prince and stuff like that. I really wanted to get that Hog Rider. That would have helped me out a lot. Unfortunately, he has it, though, which is not ideal. Oh, Monk, what are you doing? What are you doing, Monk? I think what we have to do here is just pressure with the Skelly Drags as well, just to make sure we kill this Skeleton King right here. Just take that off the board, make him spend a few more elixir, you know? Can't really go wrong with it. Skelly Drags might get a little bit of chip on the tower, probably nothing too much. The Rascals are definitely the biggest issue in this matchup, but at least the Monk itself is going to do something against it. And for something like the Hog Rider, at least we have the Ice Spirit to help us keep it off our tower, so we have a few options here. Not too much, though. He's probably going to hog soon, so I'll have my Skelly Drags at the ready. Maybe I'll go for like an Ice Spirit as well. I'll just split them for now, these Skeleton Dragons. We can always kill the Princess using our Monk ability. Okay, he does go in for the Hog Rider. Let's just get this off here. We can even get more Skelly Drags off as well. Gotta get our Zap here. He does go in for the ability of the Skelly King, but, you know, he's just gonna get kind of wrecked here. So I think we're okay for now. Hopefully this balloon is able to do something. Is it gonna connect here? No, it's not going to. Okay, guys, this is really bad right now. I don't think we're gonna be able to win this one. Let's go for a Monk right now. Get this down. I need to go for a late Ice Spirit. Nah, I'm pretty sure we lost. Ah, it's so hard to stop the Hog Rider. Maybe I should have taken something earlier to be able to stop it easier. Can we get the Skelly Drags off up high, but I don't know if we're going to be able to defend very well. We killed that Princess and everything, but still not looking very good so far. We just have to be so careful of the Hog Riders. That's the main issue right now. I think I just have to go for a Monk on this side. I don't really want to, guys. I want to go for the Monk on the left side to make a good balloon push, but I kind of have to. Man, I'm pretty certain we lost at this point. There's not much we can do here. Ooh, that's a fat Monk ability? Okay, this is our chance. This is our one chance. Let's zap here, guys. I think we might have got him. I think he choked. I think he choked. Yes! Yes, I was already getting quiet, guys. I thought for sure my win streak was over. Let's go! Nice! We take the win. Oh man, we're facing Asaph right now. Okay guys, I see the perfect opportunity. We have Log available here, no other barrel counter, so I'm going to take Log, and then maybe we can go for bait after. This guy does take the Witch. I mean the Mother Witch, I meant to say. Alright guys, I think we should probably go for the barrel, but I feel like he would go for a bowler if I do that. So maybe what I'll try to do is just take the Fisherman first, and then maybe I take the bowler after. Do I do that? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think the bowler is really good right here. This should be nice. Alright, he went for Skelly King and minions. I don't really know what Asaph is trying to go for. I feel like maybe a drill deck by the looks of it. But with the bowler, I'm feeling not too bad here. So, I think what I'll first do is take the Fireball to counter the Mother Witch. And then, I mean, I guess I could try to just take the Goblin Barrel. Okay, guys, he took the Skeleton Army. What I could do is probably just try to go for the Zap right here to be able to kill it really quickly. Then I need to also find out some ways to kill a Prince. I need to see if I can get any distractions and stuff going up here. Actually, you know what? Could be good as just the Goblinstein. I feel like it's overall a pretty solid card. Can distract pretty nicely, too. Okay, he does take the Goblin Drill. Let's see here. What would be good? I think I might just take a Goblin Cage. Yeah, because Goblin Cage would counter the Prince pretty nicely. It would, I say, stop pretty much everything. Yeah, so yeah, I'll go for Goblin Cage here. He actually took Lightning as his last card, so Asaph does have double Big Spell. Oh, I played my Cage one tile too high on accident. He might try to snipe this with something. No, he goes for that Drill. I'm assuming he's going to go for it on the side. Yeah, he always does every single time without fail. Hopefully the Drill gets countered here. He's going to get like one stab, not the end of the world though. I'm just going to get my Bowler up in the back right now. I feel like he might try to go for a Scar Me onto my Goblin Brawler. He's definitely going to try to Scar Me here somewhere. I know he wants to. Okay, he actually doesn't, surprisingly. Let's see if he pops the Skelly King ability. I feel like he might, actually. Yeah, he does go for it. Hopefully this works out. Oh no, Zap here quickly. No! Okay, luckily my, Goblin Doctor didn't die. Unfortunately, he can Scar Me right now because I wasted the Zap and the Log as well. He just decided to go for a Mother Witch instead, though. I think I have to be a little bit more careful here, guys. I feel like I was a little bit aggressive, so I'm going to be a little bit more safe right now and try to just, yeah, play the safe game. I literally have to Fireball this. I was too early, no! I think I might have just sold the game, guys. Okay, I need to lock in. I just need to be careful, make it to double elixir, and then I'm chilling. These minions are very annoying, though. I will say he has a lot of annoying cards for me right now. I was too slow with the Zap. Even though we have decent cards against him, I feel like this guy's deck is just so annoying that it's hard to really get the right pushes that we need. Like, we have decent cards here, but just very annoying deck out of him, I guess, is what it is. I'm gonna pop my ability. Do this dumb Prince. No way. Prince doing too much as always. No! Okay, luckily my Cage Brawler is gonna help us out a little bit here. Can go for the Zap. Nice, we're gonna get our King up here. Nice, beautiful. That actually could help us out a little bit in this matchup, but we're just down so much right now that I don't like the look of this at all. I think I have to go for a Prediction Fireball right now. We do hit the Scar Me. Maybe a little bit slow there. Missed one minion, no! Oh, I'm selling so badly right now, guys. I have to just go aggressive. I have to. Let's get a Fireball down. We hit not really much of anything. I should have popped an early ability, but I didn't. Oh no. I'm gonna Bowler here. He's probably gonna drill the other side, then like minions or something. Yeah, I knew it. Just gonna go for a Fisherman here. Guys, I'm selling so badly. Oh no, there's so much pressure right now, and his deck is so spammy and annoying that it's just tough. Ooh, that was kind of a bad Prince, though. He went for that just right into our Fisherman. Nice, let's go. That's good. Let's go for a Zap here. Nice. Pretty quick Zap there, getting us a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Might have to Fireball on this Mother Witch soon, but we'll see about that. Alright, I'm going to get my Bowler down here. I have to. I have to Fireball this. Let's see if he goes for... Oh, he goes for a Lightning. No. Let's get a Zap here. Alright, we get some damage. Let's go for a Stein as well. Nice, we get a Prediction Log here. He does go for that Drill, though. Okay, guys. We literally just have to go for a Barrel right now. Nice! I can't believe it. Okay, nice, guys. We got another match. If we win this one, we are getting inside of the top 50. I'm just trying to think right here what I want to take. We have Poison, we have Lightning. Not a whole lot of good win conditions at all right now, man. I think I will just take the poison. Guys, one thing I love to do is sometimes to spam emotes during the drafting process just to distract my opponents. So yeah, this guy's Log and Lightning kind of predictable. I'll just go for the Valkyrie. What I might want to do is take out a lot of splash cards, and then we could potentially go for a Goblin Drill deck, but we'll have to see though if we're able to get him to not have much splash in his deck. I will take the Zap as well. Okay, nice, guys. He took Mighty Miner, so that means we can probably just go for the Drill, and he doesn't really have a whole lot of good options here as far as Drill counters go, so yeah, I'm going to take the Goblin Drill here. My setup worked perfectly because he took the Mighty Miner, so now he can't take Skelly King, which is really his only other best Drill counter. So I'm just going to also take Wall Breakers, get a little bit more pressure going with it. Okay, wait, no way, this guy actually took Goblin Giant. I did not expect Goblin Giant out of him, to be honest. I mean, I could take Tesla, or even Goblin Cage could be nice as well. I almost feel like Goblin Cage might be a little bit of a better option for us right now. And I could go for something like Inferno Dragon, or I could also go for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm just trying to think which one would be a little bit safer. I think maybe Inferno Dragon, because he has no reset unless he tries to go for a Lightning or something. Alright, this guy did take the Electro Spirit, still not really the best reset, so I'm not too worried about it. And I could even try to go for a Skarmy, but then again, he could take the Goblin Curse if I do that, so man, this is rough. I think I'll take the Goblin Gang. Hopefully he doesn't take Curse. No way, guys. This man really just took Expo. Alright, well, hopefully this doesn't go bad for us. Expo is like the last thing I was expecting out of a Goblin Giant deck that it looked like he was trying to make. I did not think he would pick that, but hopefully it works well for us. Because the thing is, guys, Expo is really good against me, but at the same time, it just, like, he has not really the proper support for it. So, like, okay, that's an aggressive Lightning, wow. But yeah, he doesn't really have the proper support for us. Even though it's good against me, it might not be as good as it normally would be since his cycle is kind of slow and stuff like that. He might be kind of low on Elixir right now. Yeah, he spent a lot with that Lightning, so this Drill should maybe get some damage for us. I don't think he has too much at all for this. I might even Wall Breakers if I feel like it. No, actually we don't have to. He's probably going to go for a late Log or something. Yeah, man, look at all that damage right there. Beautiful stuff. We could go in for the Wall Breakers. Almost certainly going to get a positive Elixir trade. Yeah, it's going to get a +1 for us against the cannon, so pretty good start already. I will set up with a pre-Goblin Cage right here because the Goblin Brawler can always give you value, so it's kind of just investing on the field. And we have a few other counters if he tries to go in for the Goblin Giant. Very nice Goblin Gang right here. He does let it mostly take out his stuff. I'm just going to Valkyrie. Going to kill the Mighty Miner. Also probably tank the Expo for quite some time. So I think this is pretty good right now. Wait, let me zap here. I was a little bit slow on my zap. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that Expo's going to get damage for sure. It's okay, though. It is on my strong side tower. Maybe I could have defended that just a little bit better. But it doesn't matter too much. Wallbreaker will kite the Bandit right here, allowing our towers to take it out. It was pretty smart of me to go for that Cage in this deck, because otherwise I really wouldn't have had any sort of ground defense. I mean, it would have had like Valkyrie and Gang, but really nothing too much. We do go for the Drill on the side, so it is going to avoid the cannon and get us a little bit of chip on the tower, forcing out his extra Log as well. And if we keep this up, we're probably going to win the game. It's just going to be a matter of taking out these Expos. Inferno Dragon does get right on the Expo. He doesn't really have any way to kill it. Okay, you're really going to tank for that with a Goblin Giant? That is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy work. It doesn't even kill my Inferno Dragon. That was a crazy attempted play by this guy. Attempted good play. He thought that would be a good play, I guess, but I think that was one of the goofier plays I've seen in a while. Inferno Dragon did so much work right there. I think it was a great idea to take it over Mini P.E.K.K.A. If I had taken Mini P.E.K.K.A, it would have been good against the Goblin Giant, but not that good against Expo or anything, and he would have had a few more ways to take it out compared to the Inferno Dragon, where he just doesn't really have any air cards to stop it. I might even just try to poison right here, because I feel like we're up. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I could poison and probably get away with it, but since we're up a lot, I might as well try to be safe, I feel like. So I'm just going to play it safe instead of trying to go in for an aggressive Lightning. There's really no point to be aggressive. He does go for an aggressive Lightning right there. Goblin Brawler's getting so much damage on the left side, guys. Look at all that damage we just got. If we win this one, I think we're going to be in the top 50, or at least very, very close to it. Alright, let me go for our Drill right here. Let me also get my Wall Breakers behind this. We do get the Wall Breakers off right into the Expo and take out basically half of its HP just like that. He's going to get a small Expo lock, but nothing for us to really worry too much about. He's already calling the good game. I really don't see what he can do right here. Yeah, he's giving up. Very nice win. Alright guys, we have an interesting selection of cards right here. I don't see a whole lot of good things. Once again, man, I feel like the win conditions always seem to be so bad. I guess I might have to go for a miner here because nothing else seems too safe to me except of this. Okay, this guy did steal the Archer Queen, which is a pretty good card, but one thing that he didn't take is the Fireball. Now, I would normally always take the Fireball in this position, guys, but the only reason why I'm a little bit hesitant right now is because I could just take the Void, which would also be pretty nice against the Queen. But you know what? Since there's some Fireball bait cards on the map, like Magic Archer, I think I will just settle for the Fireball. Okay, this guy's probably going for a full-on spam deck right here with the Skelly Barrel and the Wall Breakers as well. Okay, so I guess what I can do is just, I guess take Bar Barrel. Maybe I'll try to snag the Zap as well if possible. But yeah, I'll take the Bar Barrel for now. Should I take the Zap as well, though? I think I'll hold off on it for a little bit. I have an idea, guys. I'm going to set up with the Cannon card so I can maybe go for a Mortar deck, and then Mortar will be a good distraction for the Wall Breakers. This man really just took the Recruits. Okay, that's a pretty interesting choice by him. But guys, we do have the Bowler available. Okay, hold up. Bowler might cook here. This is going to be a very interesting deck by me. I think I'll first go for the Stein, though. And I need to take a Building last, probably, as well. Or, I don't even know what I'll go for. But yeah, I guess I could take the Bowler, right? There's no reason not to. Okay, this man really just stole my Mortar, but I think that was really dumb by him. Because we have Bowler and the Cannon cart to wreck the Mortar. So, I don't think he's going to get too much value out of it. I guess what I'll go for is the Barbs, because they'll counter the Prince pretty well. He really took Mega Knight. We have just a couple of spectators right now. Not too many, just a couple though. But yeah, this will be pretty interesting. This guy is a whack deck, but it might actually work. So we gotta be careful. I'll go for that Bowler here. I'm a little bit worried because my deck is pretty heavy. Like, I have good cards against him, but my deck is just so heavy that I'm not sure if it'll work. Okay, that's actually a pretty bad Mega Knight, I feel like, because the Bowler is going to hit the tower unless he distracts it. So he's either going to have to waste Elixir or just accept a lot of damage. He does go for that Prince as well. Ooh, I don't know if I like this too much. I think I will just go for that Barbs right here. Yeah, I'm going to get my Barbs off, guys, then I'll probably have to just try to get a nice Fire Spirit on the Skelly Barrel right now. It's going to counter most of it at least, so it shouldn't be too bad. No, oh nice, cart stayed alive. Okay, this is my chance, guys. With the cart alive, we could go for a Goblin Stein, and then he's probably going to have to, like, I don't know. He queens on the wrong side. No way, guys, he just sold. In front of 300 spectators, he just sold. Let's just go for the Fireball. That's going to basically kill the whole queen. He doesn't even get the ability off in time. Goblin Stein might just take the whole tower here without any response out of him. Wow, this guy's deck was honestly just complete garbage. We have the Bowler for his Recruits, Barbs for the Prince, Cannon Cart for the Mortar. We basically have like 2 counters for every single thing this man could have played. I don't know what some people try to do with these Mega Draft combos. They just go for like the dumbest things ever. It makes no sense. This card's gonna wreck this Mortar so easily right now. Yeah, this guy just went a little bit crazy. I think he just saw that I took the Miner, which was the only good win condition, and then he just was like, well, might as well just try to go for something crazy because there's nothing else that's gonna beat Miner at this point. I'm just gonna go for the Miner on defense right here. I'm not really too worried about this at this point. I could just go for the Fire Spirit, but even if he tries to save his tower with all his life, we always can just go for a Fireball at the end of the day. Anyways, guys, I think that's probably game over already, so I'll see you in the next match. Okay, wait, guys, we're facing the same guy that I just barely beat. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to take the Miner, man. I'm gonna play it safe. This guy goes crazy, though, so I feel like he's gonna throw something absolutely insane at me. We have to be ready. Alright, he does take the Skeleton King. Now, I know this guy loves Fireball bait cards, so I almost want to go for something like Fireball, but I don't know. There's only like Skelly Drags here, I guess, so I don't have to worry too much. Okay, what I'll actually do here is take the Fisherman, and then I'll take the Goblin Stein, and he can't have that Fisherman now to counter my Stein, so I think this is good. Alright, he took Lightning and Archers. I'm just trying to think what he might go for. I feel like he could go for some crazy sort of hog deck or something. Maybe even Recruits as well, so I'm gonna need to make sure I have some good ground defense. I think I'll just take the Cannon Cart, and we can also, I guess, get the Fire Spirit up in here for some quick cycle as well. Ooh, he does take the Wall Breakers. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Recruits, guys. I know he wants to. He for sure wants to go for the Recruits here. What I guess I can do is maybe take the Tesla. Yeah, I think I'll take the Tesla. And then I have to take another card as well. Ooh, there's some good options here. Maybe Skelly Drags could be nice, though. Yeah, I think Skelly Drags could be nice. He doesn't have a whole lot of air defense. Oh, he actually took the Mortar. I don't know why he took a Mortar for. That's pretty random. He might take Skarmy last card, I'm assuming. What are my options here? Wait a minute. I'm going for Loon. He has only archers for air. This could work out, hopefully. He doesn't really have too many options at all. Well, guys, the nice thing here is that he wasn't able to take the recruits because I didn't really give him the chance since I took some cards that he had to respond to. Oh, he got the arrows off on my Skelly Drags, unfortunately. But yeah, also he took no Skarmy either, which is also another very good thing for us. Because if he took Skarmy, I couldn't really break through with my Miner since I have no Zap or anything like that. He just took all of those cards, so I'm feeling not too bad about this. I'll set up with my Stein in the back right here. I know he does have Lightning, so we'll see if he tries to go for that or not. This guy's just a super aggressive player, though, so I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to try to go aggressive with the Loon right here. He's played the Skelly King ability. Wait a minute, guys. He could be in trouble. Yeah, he goes for the E-Wiz kind of late right there. We're gonna definitely take some damage from his Skelly King, but hoping the balloon hit is going to put us in a decent spot. Ooh, is that even worth it? Wow, his Skelly King got so much damage. That was actually very bad. I thought that would work out a lot better. Dang, man. I can't believe that worked out so well for him. I'll go in for the Skeleton Dragons in the back right here. Gotta be careful in case he tries to wall breakers the other side, though. I'm actually gonna Stein the Bridge here. Let's just go all in. We can also go for the Miner on his archers. This guy doesn't really have a whole lot of troop cards, I feel like. He has a lot of spells and, you know, some pressure, the Mortar. He's in big trouble right now, guys. I think those Skelly Drags were amazing. Nice, the Doctor's alive still. That puts us in a really good spot now. I was in a little bit of trouble after that Skelly King got on my tower, but now we're right back in this game and we're actually winning by a few hundred HP. I'll set up with the Fisherman right here. I'm not really going for my Fisherman's too low because he could sometimes play his Skelly King into it and get free splash on my tower. That's why I'm playing my Fisherman's a little bit higher up at this point. We could go for the Tesla. Oh, he tried to prediction arrows, I think, on my Fire Spirit there. That was a pretty risky play by him, and it didn't pay off. Gonna go for the Stein in the back. This guy's Mortar's just useless, man. We get the Fire Spirit as well on the tower. Just need to get some, little bit of chip. Just some little chip with the Miner really is all we need. I might as well just go for a balloon straight into this, and I'm going to try to Miner on his archers, because I don't think he has almost anything to really catch that, so should kill most of this. I don't know if our balloon is going to make it, though. Hopefully it at least gets death damage. No, it doesn't. Ooh, okay, that's not the best for us. Oh, no, it does get death damage. What the heck? That's surprising. Gonna just go for the Fisherman on the wall break, because it will full counter this. I feel like the Goblinstein is really this guy's biggest issue right now. If it weren't for the Goblinstein, this guy would be in a much better spot. He does take out my cannon cart, but the Doctor's alive here, so that's not bad. Miner, once again, is probably going to kill the archers. This guy just can't stop this Miner. Balloon may get death damage if we're lucky. No, it's not going to this time. Still hits the E-Wiz, though. If he goes for the wall breakers, I'm just going to Fire Spirit up high. I know he wants to. Okay, I guess he doesn't this time. He's always getting pretty good lightning value, but it's whatever. You know, as long as he doesn't break through us, we're chilling. That Fisherman should just pull in the archers here, so this should be fine. Yeah, we should be pretty much fine. Interesting Mortar by this guy. He does go for a lightning, actually. I guess our balloon is dead at this point, but the death damage will still kill the archers pretty much, so nothing really to worry about. Gonna be pretty hard to get this final bit of chip damage, but guys, I think we're just about to beat this guy for the second time, man. 2 times in one video, the same guy. Alright, let's go in for a balloon right here. He's probably going to archers pretty soon. I don't have my Miner quite in cycle, unfortunately. He does get the Skelly King down just at the last second. I have to be a little bit careful to not get greedy here. I could easily get a little bit greedy and could cost me the game, so I'm going to try to make sure I don't accidentally somehow choke this. I will go for the Miner in the back. I want to keep up the chip damage here. Miner's always a pretty cheap way to get damage, so we shouldn't get punished or anything for that. Nice, very good damage right there. One balloon death bomb would take it at this point, so that's all we need to try to get. I guess I'll Miner the back because I think he has only like an E-Wiz to stop that. Okay, he does go for the E-Wiz. I mean, that's fine by me. He does also pop the Skelly King ability. Honestly, pretty bad ability by him. Also, his Mortar's completely getting wrecked here as well on the other side, which is nice to see. We could just get our Goblinstein down. Guys, the Goblinstein never fails in this mode, man. It really never fails. Oh, look at the card on the other side. He does catch the Miner once again. The E-Wiz pretty much always guarantees he catches it, but It's always going to be a fine trade for me, so we're chilling with this. We go for a miner in the back. He's probably going to predict it. I'm going for it in the same spot basically every time. Oh, he actually doesn't predict it this time, and miner does get quite a bit of damage, putting him into like 2 zaps worth of HP left. Miner might just take it though at this point. Oh, he predicts the miner, but look at the other side. Look at the balloon getting the death damage here. That is game over. Guys, I think if we win this match, we're going to be only 1 win away from the top 50. Alright, let me see what to pick here. So, there's not many good spells, and not too many good win conditions either, so I think I'm just going to have to take the miner. Wow, this guy did take the tornado. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to have to take the rage here just to counter the bush, and then I literally see every win condition he can go for will get countered by bomb tower, unless he takes balloon out of nowhere. Or the 3 musketeers. Wait a minute, you think he could go for 3 musketeers, guys? I feel like he could. He's the type of guy to do that, so I'm actually going to take rocket, just so he can't. Okay, wow, he took giant skeleton. I almost still think this might be balloon, so I'm still trying to think what would be good here. Maybe Phoenix could be useful, maybe even the Goblinstein. Yeah, I think Goblinstein could be pretty nice here. I'm going to take Goblinstein, and yeah, we need some sort of air defense, but I also want some good ground defense too as well, so I think I'll just take the Phoenix for now, but I might get bomb tower soon. Okay guys, he did take the earthquake, so I kind of have to go for bomb tower, because if I go for cannon, it would just get wrecked by the earthquake. So yeah, I'll take this bomb tower, and I'm feeling like he might go for like a ramrodder or something, but not 100% on that. We need some sort of cycle cards. We don't really have much as far as cycle goes at all. I could try to also take a mini P.E.K.K.A. though to counter whatever he picks, but no, I think I'll just take the bomber first. Okay guys, for our final card, you know what I almost want to do, guys? I almost want to go for a balloon, but if I go for a balloon, he'd probably take ramrodder to counter it, so I think I'll just have to take a mini P.E.K.K.A. to be safe. Okay, wait, this guy actually took no win condition, guys. He literally just has the bush, which I guess is technically a win condition, but it's kind of weird. Not really a full-on win condition, more like a secondary one, so hopefully stuff works out well for us. I feel like his cards could still be really annoying. Like, he has no good win condition, but his cards are super annoying, so I'm not really looking forward to this matchup too much, even though we have a win condition and he doesn't. See, guys, that's why it's so good to pick miner early on, because if I hadn't picked miner, I would have been stuck with something like, for example, ramrodder or piggies, and then there were so many counters to those cards, like the bomb tower, the bowler, stuff like that, so that's why I took my win condition early on right there. This guy does go in for the skeleton dragons, but Phoenix is actually a really good counter to them, so I think we'll be okay against those, even though we have no, you know, fireball. We only have rocket, but I think we'll be okay. Really, the rascals are the biggest issue. I'm actually going to rocket them. I know it's really aggressive, but he spent 5 elixir on them, and rocket is only 1 more elixir than that, so I think it's actually not a horrible trade. Just got to be careful that we don't get punished, because that was a little bit aggressive. Oh yeah, he's trying to punish me for sure for that. I'll go for a miner here first, and then I guess... Oh, don't you dare! Oh, don't you dare! So guys, first what I thought was happening is that the giant skelly was going to my tower, but then he tried to NATO to make it go to my tower again, but then we got him good there with the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh, that could have been game over. Holy moly, I don't think you guys realize what could have just happened right there. This guy's sneaky with it too, man. I'm gonna get my Stein all the way in the corner right here. I think that really the only super annoying card for us in this matchup is definitely gonna be the rascals, so that's the main thing that I have to be careful of. We don't really have a great spell to kill them. We don't have poison, we don't have fireball, no log either. Maybe this bomber can splash them a little bit though if we're lucky. At least one of them should hopefully die here. Okay, that's not terrible actually. Oh wait, I'm not gonna lie guys, I completely forgot he had tornado. Like, I know he just played it a second ago, but I just did not think about it when I played the miner in the back. It really doesn't matter though, because it's not gonna affect us at all when he has his king up. I'm just gonna go for my miners in the safe spot every time anyways, so that they don't get hit by the king tower. I could start to rocket cycle a little bit, but since we're up a lot of damage, I feel like we can kind of just chill for right now. We also do have to be a little bit careful of the potential skeleton dragons overwhelming, so I'm gonna be ready with my different cards here. I'm gonna get the rage off right here on the suspicious bush. It was a pretty good idea to take the rage instead of the barbarrel. Wait, he got some damage on my other side, on my right side. That was an interesting tornado right there. I don't think it was really that good for him. I might just have to rocket. Yeah, I think I'll just rocket right here. Free damage, and he spent so much elixir that I don't think he can punish me. Oh, the mini P.E.K.K.A! Yo, the mini P.E.K.K.A! Yo! The mini P.E.K.K.A. takes it. Today we're playing Mega Draft, except I can only pick the most expensive card. So guys, we're literally just going to be picking the 8 most expensive cards every single game. And we actually have the most expensive card in the game right here, the 3 Musketeers. Oh my gosh, this is bad. I see Lava Hound, I see E-Giant. I mean, I'll take the E-Giant first, maybe just pray that my opponent steals the Lava Hound, potentially. Okay, this is not looking good, guys. I have to go for the Lava Hound. I have no choice here. Luckily, when it comes to 5 Elixir cards, guys, we do have a few options here. There's a lot of different 5 Elixir cards, so maybe we could actually get something good. This guy's already saying wow, because he sees our crazy deck. You know, I think we can just get a nice cannon card. It's a pretty solid 5 Elixir card. Wait, I'm so confused why our opponent just took the Mighty Miner, because we have E-Giant, which kind of destroys it, but I guess he could pressure well with the Mighty Miner. I'm just kind of thinking whether I want to go for an Archer Queen or a Monk here, guys. I think I'll take the Monk because it has good knockback to counter the Mighty Miner sometimes, and it can also deal with Cannon pretty well. Dude, I really do not want to go for a Giant, though. I really don't want that. Wait, guys, we have Minion Horde. Oh, but there's no point, though. Yeah, there's no point because he has Delivery, Fireball, Snowball. Wait, hold up, guys. This is actually so bad. Our opponent genuinely has a full-on meta Goblin Drill deck. This is terrible. I think I kind of have to go for the Ram Rider. I really don't have anything else to take. Ram Rider is kind of a nice card, though. Even standalone, it can get good value. And our opponent does go for the Minions as the last card. My options here are Minion Horde, Giant, or Inferno Tower. Piggies as well, but I don't think there's much of a point of Piggies. I guess I'll just go for the Minion Horde because it will suck against his deck, but at least it can help us defend a little bit. So guys, this deck has an average elixir cost of 6.0, which is pretty heavy to say the least. We do get our 3M down first play because I just know that I can't defend his Goblin Drill pushes, so I just want to pressure him from the start just to make him focus on defending my stuff instead of actually pressuring with his drills. That's the goal right here. 3 Musketeers are actually pretty decent against Delivery now after the HP buff. Also, we do deal with the Mighty Miner pretty nicely as well. Not a bad start. I guess we could just go for a Monk down low. Maybe we could get like a nice Ram Rider behind this as well, but we'll see what ends up happening right here. I kind of just want to buy my time until double elixir if possible. Okay, he goes in for the drill. I kind of wanted to Ram Rider with that Monk, but I think we just let it go because otherwise we'll probably get punished a little bit. Yeah, so we deal with the Mighty Miner pretty nicely. We could actually maybe get an aggressive E-Giant down. But I feel like as far as our Lava Hound goes, guys, we're going to have to kind of wait until the double elixir time. He does get his Delivery on our Wizard, but it still does take out a lot of his cannon. This will actually be some pretty nice damage. Or wait, is that not getting any damage? That's a little bit less damage than I expected, man. I'm going to go for a cart just to defend here. Nice, man. Beautiful cart right as he goes in for the drill. Maybe I could even punish him with a Ram Rider, the bridge. Wait, guys, I think we punished him heavily for this. Yeah, he just overspent so badly there with that Goblin Drill. This Ram Rider might really get him. He goes for a Snowball, but our Cannon Cart's going to get on the tower. Nice, guys. That's really good damage. And the minions also got snared a little bit, so they're not going to do too much to our tower. This expensive deck low-key could work. We're just going to go for the split 3 Musketeers in the back once again, and the goal right here is kind of just to bait out his Mighty Miner and stuff like that. Okay, nice, perfect. Because, guys, the Mighty Miner could pressure us so easily if we overcommit with, like, a Hound in the back or something, but now that we forced him to play it, he's going to have to spend all this elixir defending, and also his Mighty Miner's out of cycle, so he can't really punish me for this Lava Hound. Now, he could try to go in for a Goblin Drill, potentially, but yeah, he goes in for it, but I feel like we'll be okay, though, with just a good Wizard. Wizard might actually splash the Mighty Miner a bit as well. And also that Goblin Drill kind of just kept our Lava Hound backwards, which gives us even more time to build up a push. Guys, he's so dead! Oh my gosh, let's just get a Monk down! Nice, he plays the cannon. Wait, can Monk get in range of the cannon, maybe? Nice, it's in range of the cannon. We could pop the ability, gonna kill the Spear Goblins, kill the cannon. Maybe it will get our E-Giant right on the tower, hopefully. He goes for another Mighty Miner, but our E-Giant potentially could start to reset it a little bit. Bro, this game is crazy. At this point, bro, I'm just gonna go for the 3M the bridge. I don't even care. He has to fireball the Lava Pups or he's dead anyways. Yeah, oh my gosh, bro. This deck low-key cooked, guys. That was for real a whole meta Goblin Drill deck, and he's still lost. Guys, Mega Draft might for real be my most loved game mode in Clash Royale. Okay, man, we have to go for a Golem deck right here. You know what? Wait, because this is so good, guys. I see a pump as well. If we could snag the pump, that would be amazing. Dude, no way our opponent took the Boss Bandit, guys. I actually really would have loved to have that, but hey, at least we have the Elixir Collector. That is a great card to have in a Golem deck, and the only other 6 Elixir card here is Lightning, but that works too for a Golem. It's just that it's kind of awkward to have Pump and the Lightning, so I don't know how that will work out for us here. I think our opponent's probably trying to go for like a Ramrider Bridge Spam deck, but what we can actually take right now, guys, is the Barbarians, because they are 5 Elixir, and they also do a really good job defending Bridge Spam. Now, I'm probably going to have to take the Goblin Machine and the Goblin Stein as well. I think I'll go for the Stein first, though, and just hope that he steals one of the weaker cards so we don't have to take it, maybe. Like, hopefully he can take the Inferno Tower or, like, I don't know, something else. Okay, we're in a bit of a predicament right now. This guy's actually smart. He picked the Void for the Pump and the Fireball for the Barbs. Man, Void is actually such a hard counter to Pump. It's basically just as good as an Earthquake. So right now, unfortunately, I do kind of have to take the Goblin Machine, and I have to take another 5 Elixir card. My only choice is Ramrider or the Inferno Tower. I feel like I'd rather go for Inferno Tower. I don't really see Ramrider benefiting our deck at all. Okay, our deck went from looking kind of good to just an absolute atrocity, guys. I have to go for the Ramrider, man. This is so painful. Okay, guys, our opponent goes for the Ghost at the bridge. We kind of just have to get an Inferno Tower onto it. Literally didn't have anything else in cycle. He does go in for the Fireball because he knows that he can just void my Pump, but I still might go for the Pump anyways and just hope that his Void is maybe not yet in cycle, hopefully. It probably will be in cycle, but we'll see. Yeah, you just get the Void down. We could sometimes block it with like a Ramrider, but I don't even know if it's worth it. Bro, we get nothing out of that. Man, I guess after the Pump nerf, it's just a lot weaker. Okay, our opponent goes for the Boss Bandit at the bridge. We kind of have to just Golem into this, because I feel like the Goblin Stein would not quite do enough to actually take it out. It could, but like if he popped the ability a couple times, I feel like we'd be in a bit of trouble. We do get our Goblin Machine down as well. He does pop the ability, but we get a nice rocket on everything at least. And hopefully we could take this Boss Bandit down in a second here. Nice, we get another rocket as well. This is actually not too bad, guys. Let's go for a Goblin Stein as well, just to make sure we take down this Royal Ghost. Wait, this is a fat counter push. He goes for the Hunter, but we're still going to get damage on the tower. I could pop my ability, but I feel like that would just be a bit of an overspend, so I'm just going to save up my Elixir right here, guys, and I mean, I think double Elixir will be a lot better for us. I'm just a little bit worried, especially about his Suspicious Bush, because his Bush is probably going to be really hard for us to stop. We don't have a small spell for it, so yeah, he plays the Bush here. That's going to be kind of impossible to deal with. Boss Bandit does not really stop the Ramrider that well, so we do get a nice connection. He could go for a Fireball, though. Yeah. Is this good? I don't know. I don't know if this is actually good or not. Okay, that's bad. Low-key, I could have actually just let that Boss Bandit get on my tower, maybe, instead of even trying to block it with the Inferno Tower. Okay, he goes for another ability. We need to get a late Goblin Machine down, man. I cannot take all of that damage. We're somehow still winning in this game, though, guys. Our deck is really bad, but it low-key is better than I was expecting. Bro, Mega Draft is so much fun, though, for real, guys. It really does, like, force you to be really creative, which I honestly have a lot of fun with inside of Clash Royale. I just love making creative decks and trying different play styles and stuff like that. Guys, I'm going to go for an Elixir Collector here. He's probably going to want to Void onto it. No, he goes for a Fireball. Wait, that was a big mistake, though. Because he cycled the Fireball, now he can't really deal with my Barbs. So we are going to take out the Boss Bandit. And I could pressure with the Ramrider, but I'd rather just get one big Golem push that could hopefully take out his entire tower. The Bush here, we could probably just get a late Goblin Machine onto, so I think we'll be okay, guys. This should be really nice. Yeah, he's just kind of feeding us right now. His Boss Bandit will do damage to our Golem and stuff, but he's kind of just feeding a big counter push right here. He does get the Fireball down, but we could maybe just get like a Ramrider and then even spam Barbarians at the bridge just because he wasted his Fireball. Oh yeah, he's in so much trouble. Let's just go for the bridge Barbs right here. I could get a really good Lightning as well if I could save up enough Elixir for it. Okay, I think there's no point to Lightning anymore, but it doesn't even matter. Okay, wait, we just Lightning now. We just win the game, I think. Yeah, Machine gets right on the tower, and we take a win. Guys, we're currently 9 wins in the Mega Draft Challenge, so we actually could get a 12 wins right here using this heavy deck strategy. Wait, I see P.E.K.K.A. and I see Mega Knight, so we could... Well, no, we have to take both of them. So we have a P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight deck. I once again do see an Elixir Collector, so that could be pretty nice to go for as well. Okay, I have no idea what our opponent is going for, but man, I hope we get some sort of way to kill a Flying Machine. Wait, you know what's really bad here, guys, is that we have the Royal Giant as an option, so I might be forced to take that. I guess for now, we could just take Should I take the lightning, or should I, like, wait to see if he takes it? Maybe I'll wait to see if he takes it. I think I'll go for RG first, and then hopefully he steals the lightning. Otherwise, I will have to go for it. Wait, no way, guys. My plan worked perfectly. Yes. See, I could have taken the lightning myself, but I knew that he probably wouldn't take an RG, so I'd probably have to take both the lightning and the RG. But I took the RG first because I knew he might steal the lightning, which is perfect. I can actually go ahead and also take the monk here because that is an easy way to full counter a flying machine. And we could also maybe go for the Electro Dragon even, because that is a reset. It's kind of hard to actually get it onto the Inferno Towers, so I don't really know if it's going to work, but it is a pretty decent card overall. Alright, our opponent still has not taken his win condition yet, so I have no idea what he's going to go for. Wait, he actually might want to go for a Royal Hogs deck, so should I steal them? No, I think I'm not going to steal them, because if he takes Royal Hogs, we just have Mega Knight to counter it anyways. Okay, he does actually go for the Royal Hogs like I expected, but we do have Mega Knight. And wait, guys, we actually have the chance to pick a 4 elixir card here. Wait. I low-key want to go for Bomb Tower, guys, but I feel like the Goblin Cage is a little bit more versatile, because you can just cycle it easier, so I'm going to go for that. Guys, this deck is absolutely perfect, man. It's crazy, but I see the vision with this deck. We have actually some decently normal cards in here. We have the Elixir Collector. And also, guys, I picked the Cage over the Bomb Tower because even though Bomb Tower counters Piggies a lot harder, the Goblin Cage, you could cycle it very freely on the map because you always get value out of it. So I feel like it's a little bit better to have in this deck. We'll see what he does to respond. Okay, he literally just goes in for the Piggies. I think I could just go for an aggressive Mega Knight right here. Oh, man, guys, today's a good day, dude. I've been feeling really good recently, guys. I also recently have been having a lot of my friends just tell me that they're very interested about God and about, like, my faith and stuff like that. So I've been kind of, like, showing stuff to a lot of my friends, like showing the word of God and stuff. And it's been really nice, to be honest. And a lot of them also have not really, like, lived in the way that we believe that God would want you to live. But I just want to tell, like, all of you guys, like, it's never too late to change your ways, even if you have done a lot of bad stuff in the past. Really everybody has. So it's never too late to change your ways. Don't ever feel like you're too far away to go back to God. Also, we could pop our Monk ability here. This guy actually got a ton of Piggies damage. Those Piggies were kind of good by him. But yeah, guys, I also know that a lot of people just hate, like, when people who believe in God, like, just force the word of God down their throat all the time and stuff like that, or just talk about God all the time. But, man, just honestly take it as a compliment, guys, because if someone wants to talk to you about God and try to bring you into the kingdom of heaven, because that's how they believe you get to the kingdom of heaven, honestly, just take it like a compliment, man, that someone cares about you enough that they want to bring you into eternal paradise, you know what I mean? Even if you don't actually believe in that, that's, like, what their intention is, so just remember that. Anyways, guys, we have our P.E.K.K.A, we have our Mega Knight right here, and this guy does have Inferno Tower. You know, maybe I should have taken the Lightning, actually, guys. Shoot, maybe I should have taken the Lightning just to counter the Inferno Tower now that I think about it. Bro, this guy's actually kind of decent. I don't want to say he's that good, but, like, that was low-key a pretty good set of skeletons by him to, like, space out my my P.E.K.K.A and my Mega Knight there. Dude, this guy kind of knows what he's doing, and that's a little bit of an issue for us right here. I'm going to go for my Monk, and then I don't even know what I'm going to do exactly. I feel like my only hope here is just if he overcommits with something. But I really don't know if that's going to work. I feel like this guy's too smart to just randomly play Hoggies all same lane when I have Mega Knight. Yeah, see, he's smart enough to split them, so this is going to be pretty bad. We do get a nice balloon connection. Not anything too crazy. Oh, wait, he might get a fat lightning here because of my E-drag. Yeah, he gets the lightning. Oh, I can't stop that machine in time. Guys, I could have gone for, like, a late cage, but I feel like it wouldn't have come down in time. This RG is going to bait out the Inferno Tower. Yes, it baits out the Inferno Tower, just what I wanted. So now I could probably get a pretty nice balloon, and I don't know if he can actually deal with it without that Inferno Tower in cycle. As long as this Monk stays kind of healthy, guys, I think we just go for the balloon at the bridge. How is he going to stop this? I don't think he can, right? Unless he cycles back to his Inferno Tower somehow. He goes for the split Piggies. Oh, he actually gets back to the Inferno Tower. Bro, this guy's too smart, man. Come on, Mega Knight, please kill that. Please kill that. Okay, it's not going to happen. No, this is so bad. Oh. Wait, unless we could go for an aggressive RG, maybe? Is RG going to do... I don't think that's going to do enough, though. He's probably going to get a mini P.E.K.K.A down and whatever else. RG does get one hit on the tower. Wait, he played the Inferno Tower too late. One more? Oh, we don't get the extra hit, though. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my monk right here, guys, and we have to be just really, really careful right now, because if I take almost a single bit of damage, I am just gonna be in lightning cycle range. I think I just go for a P.E.K.K.A this side just to save my Mega Knight for later, maybe, because that could be a good idea. We're gonna pop our monk ability, which is gonna kill the flying machine. I'm also gonna get my E-Drag down the middle as well, guys, just because I know he probably wants to play in another Inferno Tower. Wait, Balloon? Wait, Balloon is bypassing, guys, but wait, defensive elixir collector! I can't take a single piggy hit. He goes for the aggressive lightning, but Balloon does get the connection. Let's go. Bro, there's no way. This guy actually just took the most expensive card, guys, so now I can't even take the P.E.K.K.A. Now I just have to go for the Sparky. I low-key do like this Sparky here, though, guys, and also we have Goblin Giant, so we could have the Goblin Giant Sparky combo. Wait, do I steal the rocket so he can't get the rocket, guys, or do I just pray that he doesn't take the rocket? I think I just pray that he doesn't take the rocket. There's no way he's going to go for a rocket, right, with the P.E.K.K.A. Guys, this man actually took rocket. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this might look bad for us that he has the rocket, but no troll, he actually might have genuinely just did me a favor. Because if I had to take rocket, imagine how heavy my deck would be with, like, Expo, Sparky, Goblin Giant, and rocket. So Loki, he did me a favor, even though he's gonna counter my Sparky. He has to pick between the Expo and the Sparky for which one to rocket. Also, I think we could just take the Prince right here. That looks like a pretty good card. Yeah, Prince is really nice to have. Okay, this guy makes absolutely no sense. Why would you take a skeleton army when Rage and Snowball are available? It's like this guy knows exactly the challenge I'm doing right now. Well, I mean, we only have a few options right here. I kind of have to take the Bowler, and then the only other 5 elixir cards are Balloon, Royal Hogs, and Goblinstein. I don't really want to take the Balloon or Royal Hogs, honestly, so I'll just take the Stein for right now, I guess. Wait, guys, he actually did not pick almost a single air counter. So I could go for their Balloon right now and then Piggies after, but I'm actually going to go for Piggies first and then Balloon very last pick, just so he doesn't take an air card as his last card, hopefully. Oh, he took the Phoenix, man. That kind of sucks for us. I'm still going to take the Balloon regardless, but I don't know. We could still have a chance to break through with it, maybe. Alright, guys, so on paper right here, this man has an absolute hard counter to us, but I feel like our deck just has so many win conditions that maybe we could somehow find a way to break through. Like, these type of decks look absolutely insane, but sometimes they're just so crazy that they actually end up working. So that's what I'm hoping happens right here. Yo, the Prince is still going! Oh my gosh, it gets a 1 HP charge on the tower! And I thought Prince got nerfed. Guys, what the heck? That actually just got a crazy charge right there. Our opponent does cycle the Phoenix. I think I have a good idea, though. I think what we could do here is go for a Balloon, kind of an awkward position, but doesn't matter. He's going to rocket. No, he doesn't rocket? Wait, that's gonna get on his tower. That's good damage for us. I mean, I guess it's only 1 hit here. Yeah, unfortunately not 2 hits, but that's pretty good for us. I was kind of thinking he would go for a rocket on defense, but it's fine. Sparky's gonna deal with this Hog Rider. He could go for a very late rocket, maybe, but I guess if he does, we just pressure. Wait, could I just pressure with the Piggies? He's probably going to get a late Skarmy down, but Piggies might just take the tower before he can. Yeah, he just goes for a Valkyrie. Piggies are just going to take the entire tower. And, yeah, we're just going to have to see if there's any way to defend. I feel like we can defend fine in single elixir, but in double elixir it might get kind of difficult to stop his big Hog Rider P.E.K.K.A pushes and stuff like that. I'm just going to go for my Prince in the back right here. He's probably going to get a late Skarmy onto it, so I kind of just have to accept that it's going to die. Okay, guys, I think we just kite this with a Goblin Giant, maybe. Yeah, we can just go ahead and play the Goblin... Wait, did I... Oh my gosh, guys, I thought I played that too early for a second. Wait, I actually can't stop this Phoenix. And P.E.K.K.A just goes back as well. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Man, guys, I think I could have, like, delayed that Goblin... Oh, shoot. I don't think I want that P.E.K.K.A on my tower right now. Oh, no. Ability? That P.E.K.K.A was going to do too much damage, man. I couldn't take it. Okay, we could just go for the Piggies now. He wasted the good cards, I feel like, to defend them. Okay, not really. But we get a little bit of damage, which is good, I suppose. I'm just going to get a Sparky kind of up high right here. I know he has the rocket for it, guys, but it's still going to get the 1 shot off, I think. Yeah, it still gets the 1 shot off on the Valkyrie, which is kind of huge for us, actually. No, the Phoenix, bro! Why is that going for my tower? Guys, I think we might have just lost. Dude, it's all because that one Goblin Giant didn't pull the P.E.K.K.A far enough. Wait, that was such a bad Valkyrie out of this guy, though. Oh, that Magic Archer better not... No way that's on my tower. No way. Okay, it's all or nothing, guys. All or nothing. We go for a balloon here, and then we Royal Hogs the middle so we can't rocket everything. Nice. Okay, he goes for the rocket. He does get good value, but still our piggies are going to get some damage, and then we can just go for a Sparky all the way in the back right now. I don't think we can win this anymore, but I guess you never know. So, I think we just go for an early Goblin Giant here. I know he has the Skeleton Army, which I can't really deal with, guys, but if he goes for it early, it's just going to allow our Sparky to take it down and stuff, so that could be good. Okay, just play this Skarmy. Just going to get our Bowler down right here. I have to watch out a little bit, though, because he might rocket soon. That's reaching my tower? Wait, choke. Okay. That is crazy reach by the Magic Archer. I just want to monk ability that, like... Oh my gosh, guys, wait, this might be our craziest deck yet. We have the 3 Musketeers as our first pick, and then we also have Recruits and P.E.K.K.A. as well. This could be an insane deck right here. Oh my gosh, man, this might be insane. We're just gonna take the Recruits, I guess, because we can't really allow him to take them and counter the P.E.K.K.A. if we have to take the P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh, the Princess might actually be unkillable. I don't know if there's a single card that we're going to be able to take here, guys, that will actually be able to kill a Princess. So for now, we just have to take the P.E.K.K.A. and, you know, we have the 3M, so he has Lightning, but we have some Lightning bait because we're going to take the 3M and the Pump. So at least that's some decent synergy. Wait, this guy actually took the Rocket. Wait, guys, that's so good for me. I was thinking I would have to take the Rocket, and I was kind of annoyed because I did not want to take a Rocket. But okay, that actually works out in our favor. We do unfortunately have to go in for the RG right now, which is not ideal, but it's okay. And I can either choose between the Witch or the Bowler right here, but I think the Witch is better, just because it can actually counter the Skeleton Barrel slightly, whereas none of the rest of our cards in our deck are really going to do anything against that. Wait, guys, look at the bottom right corner. There's 6-7. 6-7 in the corner, guys. Everyone go like the video 6-7 times right now. Alright, this guy took the E-Drag, which is, I guess, also kind of okay by me, maybe, because I don't really think I want it. I'm going to take the Mighty Miner. I mean, not the Mighty Miner, the Goblinstein, because he took the Mighty Miner. Oh, he takes the Goblin Barrel as well. This man has, like, a full bait deck. I mean, we have either Bowler, Graveyard, or Inferno Tower. I'm definitely taking Bowler, because that can actually deal with the Goblin Barrels just a little bit. You know what, guys? When all else fails... Okay, I was going to say I'm going to Recruits first play, but never mind. I was going to say when all else fails, just go for Recruits first play, but, you know, I'll chill. I'll chill. Okay, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I actually do not have a single thing for this. Except a very, very late Goblinstein. Musketeer does get on the tower. A little bit of a weird E-Drag timing by him, so... I mean, that's something, I guess. I don't know. We could maybe get our King up here off of this. Wait, this is actually going to be kind of good, guys. We're going to get our King up off this E-Drag, and I feel like our King being activated could actually help us out massively in this matchup. Look how slow my elixir's flowing right now. Guys, everyone just look how slow my elixir is flowing. That Princess just got like a good 700 damage, and I couldn't do anything about it. He does go in for the Mighty Miner right here. I wonder if I have to respond to it or not. Wait, he goes for a defensive Goblin Barrel? Wait, guys, I know he has the Skelly Barrel and Cycle, so I literally just have to RG. Because if I don't, he's going to go for the Skelly Barrel, and I can't stop it. He just popped the Mighty Miner ability, but I feel like that's kind of pointless because our King is up, so we're going to kill it. RG is shooting away at the tower right now. What is he going to do about it? That's a very late E-Drag, so we're going to get a lot of damage here. I kind of do want to pump up just to maintain our momentum in this game, guys, but... yeah, there goes the Skelly Barrel. What do I even do here? Do I defensive pump? I think I don't do that. I think there's something better we could do. We could just Recruits. How about that? See, guys, having our King up does help out a lot against the Skeleton Barrels, at least. Bit of an issue, though, is that we don't have the direct damage to take down his right side tower, so I think we just have to pray we get a Goblinstein connection, maybe. Which could be possible. Yeah, I think first I go for the pump here in the back, guys. Maybe bait out a spell from him. Oh, I can't really stop that barrel, though. Wait, he messed up the placement. If he just centered the barrel there, guys, he probably would have taken most of my tower, but he played it in kind of a weird spot, which allowed my King Tower and Princess Tower to both target the same Goblin, which made me not lose everything. He could Lightning here or something on the Witch, but we'll see if he ends up doing that. Okay, he doesn't, actually. Wait, this is really good. Maybe I'll just go for the split 3M like this to bait him to go for a big spell on this side. Oh, he goes for the rocket on the left side. But he actually plays it kind of prematurely. If he had waited a little bit longer, guys, he could have actually hit my musketeer as well. We could get the Steph Curry of the century, maybe. Steph Curry of the century. Is that going to reach, though? Yo, that's reaching? Nice, it reaches! Wait, it's still on the tower! It's still on the tower, guys! Oh my gosh! Get an RG down the pocket, bro. Queso for streamer of the year. My gosh, bro. Yeah, Queso's on the tower. Bro, that boy Queso is so big that he sells shade, bro, behind him. This witch is... Okay, well, okay, he lost. Forget it. Today we're playing Mega Draft, except we're only allowed to choose the cheapest cards. Okay guys, hopping straight into it, we actually have a pretty interesting draft right here. We have 3 1 elixir cards, which might make our deck super cheap right here. I don't see a lot of 2 elixir cards though, so we actually might get some kind of expensive cards here if we can just take these cheap cards early. So I'm going to go for the skeletons, get the E-Spirit up in here as well. Guys, I'm kind of curious what the cheapest deck we can get in today's video is going to be. Alright, so we kind of have to take the Heal Spirit here, then I think there's only 1 2 elixir card. Yeah, only the Rage, so we just have to take the Rage here, then we can already go up to 3 elixir cards in our next picks. Okay, so as far as 3 elixir cards go, I feel like I just needed some sort of win condition. I don't really think I'll be able to get another win condition aside from like Miner or something like that, so I think we just go for the Miner here. I don't know if we'll actually make it to 4 elixir to be able to get the Hog Rider. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah, there's too many 3 elixir cards. But anyways, I think we could also take the minions here. They're a bit weak to Firecracker, but they could still DPS P.E.K.K.A.s down pretty well. Oh my gosh, he has so many minions counters, bro. Skelly Drags, Furnace, and Firecracker. This guy seems to be picking like the most mid-ladder deck of all time, but I feel like he's just gonna be able to steamroll us because of how crazy our deck is. I guess we just take the Tombstone here to at least have a building to like kind of pull stuff in. You know what, guys? Thank goodness I didn't have to pick the Elixir Golem. Okay, so as far as our last card goes... Actually, you know what? You know what, guys? I'm feeling crazy. Let's go the Elixir Golem. That is the cheapest card tied with the Earthquake and the Skarmy right now. I mean, realistically, guys, I could have picked either the Skarmy or the Elixir Golem, and if you think about it, like, what would an Earthquake do? I mean, no, Skarmy, Earthquake, or Elixir Golem, yeah, but what would an Earthquake do in this matchup? It would do literally nothing, so... Honestly, the Elixir Golem actually might have been the proper pick right here. I mean, Skarmia probably would have been a little bit nicer, but I kind of want to see if we can actually punish this guy with the Elixir Golem. I think I'm actually going to go right in here, because it is kind of easy to counter, but when he wastes a lot of Elixir like he just did right here, then he really can't defend it, and it will get a lot of damage, whereas the Miner could not really do much at all. Okay, wait. We actually did not get our king up off that. Okay, this is kind of bad, guys. I would have liked to get our king up off the Firecracker. But then again, our Elixir Golem is getting a lot of damage on the tower. That might be tower down. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. It kind of gives him a free counter push every single time, but at the same time, the Elixir Golem just has the possibility of getting a lot of damage if they're in a bad cycle or wasted their Elixir. So I just like the fact that we have some sort of punish here in this deck. I guess we just rage the tower, and then his Furnace is getting a lot of damage, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Now, as far as the defense goes right here, it's going to be very difficult. I think our only chance here is if we could get really good minions, but he has like 5 ways to kill them, so I'm actually not sure what we're going to do about that. I think we just have to let stuff lock on here, then go for like late minions maybe. Oh no, I think the minions are dead here. Wait, are they dead? No, kill it, kill it, kill it! Nice, they're alive, guys. You know, that is going to be tower down. I just have to accept it. I could try to over-defend, guys, but I really don't feel like going for like a dumb defensive Elixir Golem or something, you know? It's not worth it to me. Wait, can we Tombstone? Oh no, it didn't pull the Knight! No, I was hoping the Tombstone would pull the Knight, guys. But look at our E-Golem. Let's get double E-Golem. I know he's going to get like a bajillion Elixir from this, but I feel like we just get so much damage here that it might not matter. Wait, guys, look at the quadruple Elixir Golems! Okay, now can we defend the counter push? Wait, he might be leaking Elixir. I think he genuinely got so much Elixir there, guys, that he might have leaked a lot of Elixir, and maybe he's not gonna be able to break through now. At least I hope. Okay, let me try to get minions here to kill this Furnace, maybe. Wait, kite this, please! No way! No way, are we actually trolling? Bro, the Elixir Golem got pulled back by the cannon cart. Wait, guys, we're defending, though, come on! No! 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 Oh my gosh. Tower, I'll kiss you if you defend.
Hello, it's me.
Bro, guys, I could have won that game if I didn't say I would kiss the Princess Tower, man. I just sold by that. Okay, wait, this draft is really weird looking. I don't see many cheap cards here either. I'm gonna take the Skeleton's first pick, and then I guess Berserker looks kind of nice right here as well. Looking like it could help us stop the E-Giants, maybe. Wait, I'm actually so scared about E-Giant. If we don't get a building, we're so dead. Okay, guys, this man's deck is absolutely insane looking, bro. Electro Giant, Sparky. We're just gonna take the log for right now. I think I'm gonna kind of have to go for a bunch of Swarm in this deck, but I'm really scared that he's gonna take Goblin Curse. Hopefully he doesn't. But anyways, first off, I guess we take the Tombstone. I don't know if we'll get the chance to move up to 4 Elixir and get, like, the Tesla or something. I don't think we actually will get to 4 Elixir, but we'll see about that. Okay, this guy's cards are gonna be really, really hard for us to kill. So, I mean, for the 3 Elixir card... Oh, shoot, wait, I realized before I took the Tombstone, I should have taken the Goblin Curse. Yeah, I'll actually just take the Curse right now. Now he can't get it. So yeah, we take the Goblin Curse, and for 3 Elixir cards, I mean... You know what's looking kind of good right now is the Little Prince, so I'm actually going to take that, just have like a nice ranged card, and will help us deal with like the E-Dragon, stuff like that. Okay, wait, are you sure you wanted to do that, Leonizer? Guys, I was literally going to take Skarmy, but he just took the Skarmy and the Gang when we have a Goblin Curse and a Log. This guy is probably not that smart. Or maybe he wants me to take the Elixir Golem in this deck. But guys, I'm not making the same mistake again, man. I'm going to take something else this time. Okay, it's between the Archers and the Elixir Golem. Bro, guys, okay. I didn't want to do this twice, guys, but I feel like I have to redeem myself, and I swear there's, like, no way for me to get damage with this deck unless I have an Elixir Golem. I need, like, an E-Golem to bait him to play his Skarmy so I can get Goblin Curses, so we're gonna try to redeem ourselves here. Man, this guy thought he was crazy, but little did he know that I'm crazier. So, yeah, we got a pretty interesting deck here. Let's get a Goblin Curse right on the Skarmy. That's gonna be pretty hard for him to counter, I think, man. That's a lot of Goblins. Bro, what is he gonna do? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be like half his tower. Or more. Holy moly, what is he doing? This guy's tripping. I don't know why he just gave me so much damage. Maybe I could get my king up here off the E-Drag, actually. Yeah, let me just leak a few elixir, get a late Little Prince down right here. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but I feel like it's worth it to get our king up. Wait, maybe I just kite this monk here with the Elixir Golem, guys. Unless he pops the ability, it should counter it pretty well. He could try to ability to kill my Little Prince, but I feel like there's no point for him. He does go in for the Sparky here, so I'm going to pressure with the Berserker. Dude, I dare him to go for like a Skarmy again or something. Oh my gosh, let's get a Curse plus Log here. Nice, that's so many Goblins. That's so good. That is so much tower damage. Let's just go in for the Skeletons right here, pull this Knight back. And for the Electro Giant, we could just like pull this really far with the Tombstone. Maybe I just let that lock on my tower? And then go for a late Ghost, late Berserker as well. And even though we take a lot of damage there, guys, I kind of purposely gave him some damage, just so that way we don't lose our entire tower. I just wanted to make sure we also get a bit of a counter push as well. He does go for the E-Drag. We could just go for a Little Prince into that, and then I think we start our E-Golems maybe on the right side. He probably wants to get Sparkies on the left side, but if we just E-Golem this other side, he's probably going to have to, like, Sparky into that, right? Also, we could pop our Little Prince ability here to help us deal with the Monk and everything. Guys, the Monk is so glitched right now, I swear. It, like, keeps on getting knocked back for some reason by, like, Little Prince and, like, Evo Mega Knight and stuff when it's, I believe, not supposed to when it's in ability form. We can just go for our log right here on the Gang. There goes the Electro Giant in the back. Maybe the Ghost could take the tower right here. I don't really want to Elixir Golem because he could just try to Sparky. Yeah, there goes the Sparky. Oh, the Ghost actually gets reset right here. Wait, I think I just cursed this, guys. I don't really curse too often, but in this case, it's worth it. So yeah, we have a whole Goblin army. I might actually just go for the 3 crown at this point. I might actually just give him my tower and just go in for the 3 crown, to be honest with you guys. Bro, what can he do? He could go for like a Skarmy or something, right? Go for something. Oh, he goes for the poison actually, but guys, look at the Little Prince. Nice, man. Oh no, curse, curse, curse. Please, oh. Yeah, we could just go for Little Prince. That's already game over. Let's go, man. Easy win. Easy win. Yes, we take the second tower. Oh my gosh, wait, my king tower is kind of low. But it doesn't even matter. Oh dang, guys, there's no 1 elixir cards this time, so... Wait, I have a really good strategy here. We could just low-key take every single one of the spells and just go for like a pure bait deck here, maybe. Maybe. We'll see about that, though. Let me think here. So we have like Berserker, we have Bomber. We can't really take the arrows yet. Okay, maybe I'll hold off on the spells for a little bit. I think for right now, we just go for the bush, I think. Okay, this man does take the Musketeer, but luckily there's no such thing as Hero Musketeer in Mega Draft right now, so we don't have to deal with that. I'm going to take the Berserker. It's a really good cheap pressure card. Then we have like Ice Golem, we have Bomber that we could take, Snowball. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Bomber for right now. It's a nice damaging card. It can help us deal with some big pushes. Oh, nice. I'm kind of glad this guy just took the Ice Golem. That means I'm not going to have to take it, and I really didn't want to take it, so that's good for us. He does take the arrows, but they're not really that good against the bush, to be honest, so I'm fine with that. I'm just going to go for the Snowball here, and we're kind of forced to also take the Goblin Curse as well, unfortunately. Oh, this guy does take Ram Rider as his win condition. Man, guys, we need some way to stop Ram Rider, dude. He took the cannon, so I can't take it. Bro, if I had cannon here, I would love to just use that against the Ram Rider, but I guess instead we could go for the Skarmy. He has Ice Golem and arrows to deal with it, but I don't really have much better to do. Oh, this guy takes the Lightning, but I feel like none of the cards in our deck are going to give him much Lightning value. I could go for a Tornado or something, but I don't think we could really get our king up off of anything here, so as our last card, we could just go for a Goblin Barrel for some extra pressure. Honestly, guys, our deck doesn't look too bad right here. The only issue, though, is that we do have triple small spell, and also we have no building or anything like that, so stuff could get a little bit awkward for us here. But yeah, I mean, our cycle's going to be pretty fast, though, so maybe we could get like a ton of barrels, ton of bushes and stuff like that, and just get this guy in a pickle, hopefully. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to do right here. I want to see if he's going to go for the arrows on the bush, or... No, he goes for it on the Bomber, but the bush is getting a lot of damage. Wait, what do I do against this Valkyrie, though? I think I just, like, have to always Skarmy against it, or Berserker. That was a pretty good Skarmy placement, though. It avoids a lot of the Valkyrie damage. He does still get a couple swings, though. But, guys, even though we don't have a building, at least we do have the Snowball and the Log, so we actually have double reset for his Ram Rider, which is going to allow us to mostly keep it off of our tower, I hope. And I guess for right now, guys, we could go for a Berserker, then also get a nice Goblin Barrel, because his cycle just is pretty slow, I feel like. He does get a Furnace down. That's not going to be enough, though. Kind of late arrows. We get a little bit of tower damage. Not too shabby. Okay, there goes the Ram Rider. I honestly just have to Snowball and then, like, Skarmy, I guess. I mean, that is going to counter it. The Furnace might get a little bit of damage here, or actually it might just barely die. Dang, the Furnace actually attacks kind of slow. I'm going to go for the bush at the bridge right here, just trying to force out his cannon kind of early. I want him to have his cannon out of cycle. Okay, he actually doesn't go in for the cannon on the bush. Wait, he might forget about the bush now because of the barrel. Okay, he doesn't, but he takes a ton of damage here. And so I guess for the Valkyrie, we just go for Berserker. For this Furnace here, I'll let the one Fire Spirit connect and then just get kind of a late Bomber. If he goes for a Ram Rider, though, that could actually be a little bit of trouble. Wait, that's kind of bad arrows, though. He gets a bit of tower damage, but I don't think it matters that much. Also, let's just go for a Goblin Barrel here on the tower. We're kind of taking a little bit too much incidental chip damage, I feel like, but we're still getting damage back ourselves, so we are currently winning. I'm going to play my bushes kind of on the just blind area where he's not really paying attention, guys, just because I feel like it could kind of add up in damage over time, even on the strong side tower. Yeah, look at that bush on the tower, guys. That's so much damage. Let's just go for a Goblin Barrel here. We actually might be able to switch lanes to the left side, potentially. Okay, Berserker's swiping away. We just have to be really careful of the Ice Golem Ram Rider push, because for a Ram Rider, we could stop it, guys, but if he pairs it with the Ice Golem, or a Valkyrie as well, that could get pretty difficult. Oh, he wasted the arrows, though. He wasted the arrows. Okay, nice. Bro, I have not taken a single bit of Ram Rider damage this whole game. It's just been, like, random things that have been chipping me out. Nothing in particular. We're going to get a Prediction Snowball here, which does catch the Ice Golem. Goblin Barrel is actually going to take us the nice win here. Oh my gosh, what is this draft? We're literally going to have Spirit, Berserker, Cycle. But if we're lucky, maybe we can get all the way up to, like, a Goblin Barrel or a Skeleton Barrel, and we could actually make a pretty decent deck. So let's take our double Spirit first off. Okay, kind of looks like a graveyard deck out of Janna, but there's no graveyard here, so we just gotta think about what win conditions she could try to take. I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I'm gonna have to take the cheap cards regardless. I can't really try to counter her too much. We can just go for the Berserker right here. Then, if we take the Wall Breakers and Rage, then we can get a couple 3 Elixir cards up in our deck. Okay, I don't even know what kind of deck this is. That's actually like a pretty good control deck by our opponent right here. This might be kind of hard to get through, but the deck looks kind of heavy, so maybe we can just play on the fact that our deck is going to be so cheap. We do have to take the Rage here as well, and then now we're going to have, I guess, the option between Earthquake, Goblin Barrel, and Skelly Barrel as our last 2 cards. Okay, the Goblin Barrel was just stolen from me, but you know what I realized, guys? There's literally no good small spells here. The only small spell is Rage, which is kind of funny, so the Goblin Barrel is going to be kind of hard to stop, but at least we have Spirits and stuff. And I'm going to take the Skelly Barrel here just to make sure we don't get that stolen as well from us. Ooh, Mortar for the last card. Wait, that's actually really good for us, guys, because for our last card, we kind of are forced to take the Earthquake, which is going to be really nice against the Goblin Hut and the Mortar as well. We have a 1.9 average Elixir cost deck right here, which I think is the cheapest of the whole video so far. Let me go for the Earthquake here against the Goblin Hut, and the Skelly Barrel will actually get a little connection on the tower. Yeah, even past the Magic Archer, that's still pretty good damage. Yeah, and yeah, I feel like we're going to get countered for the most part. Like, you know, this opponent can just go for, like, the Goblin Hut on the Skelly Barrel and, like, get a Valkyrie for the Wall Breakers every single time. But I feel like our cycle is just so quick that it doesn't even matter that we are going to get countered in some areas. Because I feel like our cycle is just going to be so quick that we just get so many of the spam cards in our deck that we can just overwhelm pretty easily and just get really good positive elixir traits. There goes the Valkyrie on the Skelly Barrel. A couple of skeletons do chip away, though. I'm a little bit scared of a Goblin Barrel, but I guess the E-Spirit Rage will kill it. Yeah, E-Spirit Rage is actually going to full counter right here, which is great. Guys, honestly, the E-Spirit, even after the nerf, is actually still really good, I feel like. It's actually genuinely better in some scenarios now after the nerf. Like, I think against Graveyard, it actually is a little bit better because it chains a bit slower, which just gives it more time for more skeletons to spawn. So it's actually not that bad at all. Mortar does come down right here, kind of awkwardly. And Berserker actually might get a hit on the tower if we're lucky. Yes, it does get one nice hit on the tower. I guess I'll go for the E-Spirit here at the bridge. I don't really care if we activate the King Tower, because we already just took so much of the tower. Okay, yeah, we do activate the King Tower, but we already took so much of the normal tower that I feel like it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm going to keep on spamming on both sides here because I don't want to get stuck going into one lane and find myself in an awkward spot. But we're just getting constant positive elixir trades. Not going to lie, this Goblin Barrel is probably going to get a lot of chip damage here. I guess I should rage that. I probably should have raged that a lot earlier. I didn't expect that to do that much damage, actually. But guys, I love these cheap decks, man. I feel like cheap decks are so much better than heavier decks in Mega Draft and really throughout Clash Royale, because you just have so much more outplay with them. Sometimes heavy decks are really broken in the meta, but it's usually just because of like a really broken card being available. But I feel like overall cycle decks are a lot nicer in Clash Royale, at least for me personally. I just love the fact that you can pretty much always outplay people, and you can just cycle so many cards throughout the game, make so many cool decisions and outplays and, you know, things like that. Man, it's kind of a lifesaver that we have Earthquake in this deck. We could also E-Spirit as well to hopefully chain on that Goblin Hut, maybe. Yes, beautiful E-Spirit right there. Skelly Barrel does actually get the impact damage on the tower. I don't think this Skelly Barrel is very good, but I kind of just want to apply pressure, I guess. Is that going to work? Okay, we got to get a Rage here on the Goblin Barrel. Bro, that Rage was so quick. Oh my gosh. Guys, we only took one Goblin stab because of how quick that Rage was. That was quick as heck. Wait, I wonder if the LP ability is going to get used right here by our opponent. If it does, we just have a Berserker, so we're chilling. Alright, we just go for the Earthquake right here. Let's spam our Wall Breakers too, trying to force out a Mortar on the right side. Yeah, there's nothing that... Yeah, there's nothing that can be done to stop this spam. Alright guys, we got first pick right here, and we do have the Skeletons, luckily. Always nice to get them. Okay, this right here is definitely one of the more expensive drafts that we've had so far. Only one Elixir card, then a couple 2 Elixir cards. I'm going to go for the Log right here, then the Bats, and we'll see if this guy tries to take the Curse. Otherwise, we are going to have to go ahead and take that ourselves. You know what I love doing, guys, is BMing my opponent between Mega Draft picks. It's so nice, man. It's so underrated just to distract them, because people aren't used to seeing emotes while they're in the drafting process. It's so funny. Okay, who does this guy think he is picking the Elixir Golem, bro? What is he doing? Why is a man picking the Elixir Golem when he has free will to pick any possible thing? Alright, so we kind of have to go for the Goblin Curse here, but now we have free choice to pick any of the 3 Elixir cards. So I think first up what I will go for is the Miner, because that can pair really good with the Bats. Oh, this guy stole the minions, man. I kind of wanted to go for that. Alright, well, I guess we just go for the Ghost right here. We actually are probably not going to be able to get a building here to stop the E-Golem, but at least the Ghost does a little bit of splash damage. We could also take the Earthquake as well to deal with the Mortar and the Inferno Tower. And for our last pick, guys, I guess we could either get like a Gang or a Skarmy to defend really well, or we could get a Goblin Barrel to attack really well. And honestly, right here, I feel like... Okay, no, actually, I feel like we go for the Goblin Gang. Let's go for the Goblin Gang. You know, guys, the Skeleton Army actually probably would have been a little bit better on defense, but I feel like the Goblin Gang is slightly more reliable. It's a little bit better offensively, so... Yeah, at least with that we have a bit more pressure, because the Skarmy is just so slow and stuff that you don't really get any pressure going with it at all. Maybe we could actually cycle to our Miner right here to tank for the Bats. I'm going to go for it kind of late so he doesn't expect it. Oh, I played my Ghost a little bit early, but look at the Miner plus Bats, forcing out quite a few Elixir out of his hand. We should get a Goblin here out of the Executioner, and then kind of stop his minions pretty good, I guess. Not the worst start ever. I guess we just go for a Gang right here. You know, I don't think you can actually activate your King Tower off a Mortar with Goblin Gang. I think you can only do it with Skeletons and Goblins and stuff. Okay, let's go for the Bats here, then a last second log. I could also go for a Ghost, but I'm kind of scared of, like, the E-Golem if I Ghost, so I'm gonna let him get the one hit there. Man, this guy's deck looked really dumb, but it's kind of working a little bit for him right now. Yeah, the Goblin Curse is really awkward for us here. It's not really going to help us in any of the situations. We do get a few skeleton ticks there on the tower. I'm actually going to Ghost on this side just to force out a Valkyrie so we can't go for an Elixir Golem with the Executioner. Wait, he goes for an E-Golem on defense? Okay, that's interesting. The minions here might be a little bit pesky to deal with. Maybe I just curse on the minions. That's really the only thing that I'm pretty much ever going to play my Goblin Curse onto. We can also go for a log as well on this Elixir Golem, and that's actually beautiful timing right there. Oh wait, I'm leaking Elixir. I didn't even realize I was at 10 Elixir already. Wait, can Miner get down in time to stop the Mortar? Nice, that's such a good Miner. Valkyrie should just get 2 hits. Okay, I thought that would get 1 hit. We need to get our damage back now. I gotta kind of lock in. I've been letting this guy get a little bit too much chip damage. Wait, how the heck did he get so much damage on the right side already? I guess that one Executioner is what did it all. Minions are gonna defend his tower, but we get a lot of damage. I think this Elixir Golem shouldn't be too hard to stop. Okay, maybe I actually could struggle a little bit here from this Executioner, but I think this Gang will deal with everything. Wait, his minions are getting a little bit more damage than I wanted to be giving him. But look at this pressure, though, with the Miner Bats. Nice, he missed the Fireball a little bit. He could have... Okay, what? I think he meant to go for, like, a Ram Rider or something there, but he went for the Inferno Tower. So, that's pretty good. Nice, the Spear Goblins are on the tower, guys! Alright, we can literally just Earthquake this Ram Rider just to make absolute sure that it doesn't do anything crazy. We just go for a last second log, and... Man, this guy needs to calm down with this crazy deck.